Hi, my name is Amy Nicole Hawkins, and today I'm going to be sharing a few interesting things about myself with you so that you can get to know me a little more. I was born in Brandon, Florida, and I've lived here my entire life. My birthday is May 29th. I'm 23 years old, which makes me a Gemini. I have two younger siblings. My sister Caitlin is 18, and my brother Zach is 10. I currently live with my boyfriend Daniel, and we live in our own apartment together in Brandon. I have aspirations to become a physical therapy assistant. This is something I've always wanted to do. I'm going to tell you a few interesting things, starting off with the fact that I graduated from USF with a bachelor's degree when I was 21 years old. The degree was in exercise science, which is the study of physiology of the body and how exercise affects it. I got this degree in May of 2010, so just a year ago. This leads to the reason why I've always wanted to do physical therapy, which is because I was born with a birth defect called congenital band syndrome. And if you'll see here, it cut off the circulation in my fingers and didn't let them grow out all the way. And it happens when you're in the mother's womb. I went to the Shriners after I was born, and when I was less than a year old, I had an operation done. And they took toe bones from my feet and put them in my hands so that I'd actually be able to grasp things and use it more. This is the reason why I've always wanted to help people. I just feel like sharing my story with them and saying, I learned how to do this, you can do it too, would just be real inspiration for people. This kind of leads into a couple of my favorite extracurricular activities and how I might have had to modify things that people do. I was in orchestra from the time I was in 6th grade until I graduated from high school, and I wasn't able to hold the bow the proper way, but I had to figure out my own way to do it, and I made do with that. I was able to be a first chair in the viola section, and I also played soccer from the time I was 9 until I graduated from high school. I've just always loved it. It's been my favorite sport to play, and I just had a genuine love for the sport. Now I'm going to do a fun little question answer section and tell you some things about myself. The first question is going to be, if I could eat anything following this speech, I would have to pick the candy Werther's. It's kind of funny, like I'm not really hungry, but I'm kind of craving sweets right now, and that's my absolute favorite candy. It's always been. Another question that I'm going to answer would be, who's your favorite song artist and what song do you want to listen to following this? I don't have a favorite artist because I love all kinds of music and artists, but if I had to pick someone, I love Taylor Swift, and the way she writes her music, she just seems like a real genuine and sweet person, and her songs are about real stuff that happens. I would probably have to pick the Lazy song by Bruno Mars to listen to after this, because I've been working 2 jobs, also starting this course, and I've been working 70 to 80 hours a week, and I'm just exhausted, and I'm ready to relax next week because I'll be down to only working 1 of those jobs. My most memorable gift I've ever received would actually have to be a couple weeks ago on my birthday. My boyfriend Daniel surprised me with a puppy for my birthday, and he's right here. Say hello. His name is Delta, and he's just absolutely adorable. We went out to eat with my family, and my boyfriend handed me a card, and I thought it was going to have a spa gift certificate in it of some sort, and I opened it up, and there are these pictures of Delta, and it was absolutely adorable. I got really emotional and started crying, and I just don't think that's something that I'll ever forget, so that's going to have to be my most memorable gift. Also, the last question I wanted to answer was if I won $5 million, which would be amazing. The first thing I would probably buy would be a house, because the market's really good right now, and I'm tired of paying rent out to people and not calling something my own. Like, that would just be really nice to make an investment of something like that. So here's the interesting things about myself. I hope you've enjoyed getting to know me, and I can't wait to get to know you better too.